It's 6:30. Straight ahead, multiple departments are called to a deadly fire just outside of Van Alstyne.
And a prison inmate out of Oklahoma City is arrested in Texoma after authorities receive a tip on their location.
Plus, Republican presidential candidates will have more time on questions as they agree to changes for their next debate. These stories and more are next.
The news starts right now.
Texoma's #1 rated newscast, broadcasting live from 12 studios. This is News 12 at 6:30 a.m.
Rise and shine, Texoma. Thanks for waking up with us on this Monday morning. I'm Rita Kotey.
And I'm Schroeder. Meteorologist Tom Miller joining us now. Did you guys enjoy that extra hour of sleep over the weekend?
That and Halloween candy. You can't go
you
wrong
enjoyed
with those
candy.
two.
Yeah, it was a great weekend, right?
Weather-wise, we're starting off this Monday with a foggy note, but the good news is we're expecting some sunshine this afternoon. Let's go ahead and take a look. It is a weather-aware morning as we're looking at that dense fog advisory until 9 o'clock, reducing visibility down to 1/4 of a mile in some areas, so use those low headlight beams. And of course, we need to, again, allow a little extra space between you and the car ahead of you. The fog will burn off, and again, leaving us a beautiful afternoon. So plan to spend some time outside this afternoon because rain is back in the forecast on Thursday. You can see our current temperatures right now are in the 50s, so you'll need a light jacket or a sweater. And in some areas, we are seeing partly cloudy skies, but in other areas, you're not seeing the cloud cover, you're seeing the fog. Same for the kids at the school bus, 58, 68 at noon, and we're looking at around 74 this afternoon. We'll have a complete look at the forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
The Grayson County Sheriff's Office is investigating after 3 people were found dead inside a burning home.
News 12's Danielle King reports from just outside of Van Alstyne.
Around 2:30 Sunday afternoon, the Van Alstyne Fire Department got a call about a house fire just outside the city limits in the 100 block of Kepler Road. Plumes of smoke billowed out of the back of the home. Family and neighbors were left watching, speechless. Fire trucks from Howe and Tom Bean were called in as backup. Authorities say there were no fire hydrants close by and water had to be driven in. When Grayson County deputies arrived, 3 people were discovered dead inside the house. Their identities have not been released. Their bodies have been taken to the Dallas County Medical Examiner's Office for autopsies to determine the cause of death. Officials and family members on scene declined to be interviewed. The Grayson County Sheriff's Office and the Grayson County Fire Marshal's Office are investigating. In Van Alstyne, Danielle King, News 12.
OSBI is investigating after an argument turned deadly in Atoka County. It happened just before 7 o'clock Saturday night on West Rocking R Road. Sheriff Tony Head says a couple got into a fight when the man fired a gun, striking the woman in the back. The woman's father fired a gun at the man, but Sheriff Head says the man had already turned the gun on himself. He died at the scene. The woman is recovering at Texoma Medical Center.
Ardmore police need your help finding a man wanted for questioning in an alleged kidnapping and assault. Police say 24-year-old Zachary Williams got into a bar fight Friday on South Commerce Street before forcing his ex-girlfriend into his vehicle and assaulting her at multiple locations. She was found Saturday morning by police and taken to the hospital. Williams is described as a white man about 6 feet tall and 185 pounds. If you see him, call police.
A reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest of 2 men who crashed a stolen truck into a convenience store and took off with an ATM machine. The 2 men crashed the truck into the Lone Star store on Travis and Taylor Streets in Sherman around 7 in the morning on Saturday. Lone Star Store's president Bill Martin says it will cost the company around $25,000 to repair. He says they are confident the suspects will be found.
We fully expect that these people will be captured and prosecuted, and to kind of help with that process, we are offering a reward for any information that leads to the capture and conviction of these criminals.
No one in the store was injured. The stolen truck was found abandoned in Van Alstyne. Douglas Distributing is offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. If you have information, contact Sherman Police.
An inmate who escaped an Oklahoma City prison has been found in Choctaw County. Sheriff Terry Park says they received a tip that Tamara Banzif was in the Boswell area. Deputies found her walking along a street and took her into custody just before 9 o'clock Saturday night. She's serving a 5-year prison sentence at the Hillside Community Corrections Center in Oklahoma City for burglary in the 2nd degree out of Choctaw County. She faces new charges for possession of drugs and drug paraphernalia.
In a developing story, a Texoma County jail is on the brink of not being able to pay its monthly bills.
News 12's Brittany Harlow tells us how bad the situation is and what the county plans to do about it.
Johnston County Undersheriff Johnny Russell tells me the jail has been operating with $100,000 a year less than what it's used to. Russell tells me the Department of Corrections used to pay to have inmates stay at county jails for about 9 months after being convicted in county courts.
Now DOC inmates about 4 days and they're transferred out of here, and so we don't have that money anymore.
Now the Johnston County Jail is struggling to pay for inmates' meals and medical care.
They still deserve the rights to be fed correctly, clothed correctly, be in a warm, dry environment during the winter, and to have their medical needs met. And at any time if we fail that, then we're liable.
Commissioner Mike Thompson says they're not the only county suffering from a lack of DOC inmates.
But right now, the only possibility we'd have is a 0.5% sales tax.
Which means county residents would have to vote to bump the current sales tax back up to the 2-cent maximum allowed for counties. Thompson says what the county really needs is a change he has been working for 18 years, a rock, sand, and gravel tax on the resources being mined out of Johnston County.
If we could ever get it passed, that would help us a lot to run this county.
But that tax is currently stuck in a Senate committee.
Your mining industry's got very powerful lobbyists, and you know, they want to not pay that as long as they can get away with it.
With that money, Thompson says the county would have more funds available for the jail and the roads, which are also underfunded. County leaders will decide whether to put the sales tax increase on a future ballot by Thanksgiving. The Johnston County Sheriff's Office and county commissioners will meet on Monday to discuss how much money the jail needs to operate for the next 2 to 3 months and how the county is going to pay for it. In Tishomingo, Brittany Harlow, News 12.
Riders frustrated with TAP's struggles will have a chance to voice their concerns today. TAPS is holding a public meeting starting at 11 this morning at Grayson College's Center for Workplace Learning. In a letter, TxDOT denied giving the company $2.5 million in funding. It states that while they would like to help, the agency does not have the discretionary funds available at this time. Last week, interim CEO Tim Patton said TAPS was nearly $4 million in debt. The board recently authorized them to cut several routes.
Republican presidential candidates have agreed on a series of demands giving them greater control of debates. Representatives from more than a dozen campaigns met behind closed doors last night in suburban Washington, D.C. The changes include bypassing the Republican National Committee in coordinating with network hosts, mandatory opening and closing statements, and an equal number of questions for the candidates.
The time now is 6:38 if you're just waking up this morning. Tom, we had to deal with a little bit of rain over the weekend. What's in store for us this week?
Yeah, a lot of folks missed out on that sunshine, and now we're waking up to very dense fog across parts of the area, but we'll end the day with some sunshine, or at least clearing skies. We are looking at our Ardmore Tower Cam, which has been brought to you by Glen Polk Autoplex and Super Center in Gainesville, and you can see visibilities, about a mile to 2 miles, at least on Commerce Street, just outside our Channel 12 studio in Ardmore. So slow down, be extra careful. Again, visibility's down to about a 1/4 mile. It is a weather-aware day as we are looking at this morning fog, a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 o'clock, reducing visibilities down to a 1/4 mile. The only 2 counties not included will be Pushmataw and Choctaw counties, but they as well are seeing some reduced visibility due to the fog. It's just going to be area-wide through 9, maybe 10 o'clock. Temperature-wise, 59 in Sherman and Denison, 55 in Ada, 58 degrees in Ardmore, 59 degrees in Durant. And as you can see, the relative humidity is high and the winds are calm. And believe it or not, in some areas of Texoma, we are seeing partly cloudy conditions. So, again, those are ingredients for fog to develop. 50 in Duncan, 55 in Davis and Sulphur, Marietta at 54 degrees. You're at 60 degrees in Bonham, 61 degrees in Paris. Hugo also 61 degrees. Out at Lake Texoma on the rise, 615.66 feet, and the water temperature at 72. And because of the time change, remember, sunrise now, 7:47, sunset at 6:33. And as we take a look at, actually that should be 5:33. I better double check that time. But you can see the fog that's in the area as we are looking at that to dissipate. And once it does, we're in store for a beautiful day. Ridge of high pressure is going to be with us over the next couple of days. And that's going to give us that sunshine, but look what's lurking in the at least central Rockies. Another low-pressure system, which will throw another cold front at us. This frontal system will give us another opportunity of rain and thunderstorms, but not today, not Tuesday, not Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday. But it looks like it'll be pretty progressive, move out of the area by the time the weekend rolls around. Let's put the Futurecast model into motion. There we go. Some fog clearing out, leaving us mostly sunny skies, some light south winds. Really going to turn out to be a beautiful day across the area. So hopefully you'll be able to get out and enjoy it a little later this afternoon. And as we head into Wednesday morning, a few high clouds around. Today, 75, mostly sunny skies this afternoon once that fog burns off. Tonight, we're looking at 55 and cooler with some light southeasterly winds. And our extended forecast, 76 on Tuesday, Wednesday, 77 after a low of 58. And Thursday, here comes that next system, a 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms, high of around 72. Around a 30% chance of scattered showers and mainly showers Friday morning. We'll go with 67 after a low of 55, but much cooler temperatures for this upcoming weekend. Mostly sunny Saturday and Sunday, highs of 63 to 65 with lows in the lower to mid 40s.
Officials with the Russian airline say something outside its plane caused it to crash in Egypt, killing everyone on board. Details on the investigation next.
The time now 6:42. Back in a moment.
At Gold Star Carpet One Floor and Home, we make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
Get KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
Everywhere you go, everywhere you are, in the blink of an eye, when you least expect it, it will happen. It does happen. It's happening right now. As it happens, when it happens, give us a tip. Tell us your story.
More Oklahomans are getting off Social Security disability and going to work than ever before. They get help from DRS, and taxpayers save more than $15 million every year.
DRS helped me train and get paid for the work I do.
So I don't need a disability check anymore.
And now I'm a taxpayer rather than someone on disability benefits.
If you get disability benefits and want to work, call the Oklahoma Department of Rehabilitation Services, 1-866-882-4515. Together, we make it happen.
Well, today, Ardmore Regional Park unveiled 15,000...
Watch News 12 with Dan Thomas. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. Right here on CBS 12.
The remains of some of the victims of Saturday's Russian passenger plane crash in Egypt have been returned to St. Petersburg while the investigation as to what caused the crash intensifies.
Don Champion has more from New York.
The bodies of victims of the Russian Metrojet crash in Egypt were flown to St. Petersburg this morning. Russian aviation officials say Flight 9268 broke apart 23 minutes into its flight Saturday. At the time, the plane was cruising at 30,000 feet over Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. All 224 people on board were killed. An affiliate of the Islamic State group claimed responsibility for the crash, but so far investigators say there's no evidence to support that. They're looking at possible mechanical and structural issues because the plane suffered severe damage in the past.
It had a tail strike 7 years ago and had been repaired. We just don't know if it was an adequate repair.
As a precaution, a growing number of airlines, including Lufthansa and Air France, are avoiding the airspace near the crash.
We don't know what happened here, and as long as we don't know what happened, it's probably prudent to avoid the area.
The head of Russia's aviation agency says debris from the wreckage is spread over more than 6 square miles. The plane's black boxes have been recovered, but so far have not been analyzed. Don Champion, CBS News.
The National Transportation Safety Board says the U.S. cargo ship that sank east of the Bahamas during Hurricane Joaquin appears to have landed upright on the ocean floor. Investigators are going by sonar, so they're still awaiting confirmation that wreckage found Saturday in 15,000 feet of water is El Faro, which went missing October 1st with 33 crew members on board.
3 people were taken to the hospital following an accident in Cole County yesterday. It happened on Highway 75 just south of Colgate around 12:30 in the afternoon. Troopers say 41-year-old Russell Holcomb of Atoka was heading south on 75 when his vehicle crossed the center line and hit a northbound car. He was taken by helicopter to OU Medical Center with head injuries. The other driver wasn't hurt, but 2 passengers were taken to a Colgate hospital in good condition.
An update this morning on a fire in Antlers that destroyed several cars last week. Police Chief Dwayne Morgan says the fire started from a fuel pump. A mechanic at Duncan's Auto Group was pulling out the pump when flames sparked, triggering a fire that destroyed 11 cars and damaged 3.
And we're taking a look outside now, a rather foggy look with our Sherman Tower cam. Tom Miller has an update on that work week forecast next.
The time now is 6:47. Hope your Monday morning's off to a magnificent start. We'll be right back.
I want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
The 2015s from G3 are here, and to introduce you to the great new lineup of the exciting all-new 15s, Blackbeard Marine makes the payment so easy there's no reason to wait. Catch the all-new G3 Sportsman 17 powered with Yamaha dependability with a monthly payment as low as $169. Or step up to the Angler V172. Its awesome performance is yours for as low as $195 a month. Check out all the exciting details right now at blackbeardmarine.net. G3, Yamaha, and Blackbeard Marine. Boating your way every day. Blackbeard Marine, Willis, Oklahoma.
Stillwater Milling & Davis is your choice for western wear and accessories. Boots by Ariat, Red Wing, Justin, Anderson Bean, and Cinch, as well as Corel fashion boots for ladies. Clothing include Wrangler, Cinch, Woolrich, Miss Me, Big Star fashion jeans, and rock and roll jeans. And be sure to check out our great selection of Brighton jewelry, handbags, and accessories.
Stillwater Milling Company, more than just a feed store.
Are you looking for a real gun shop? Make the short drive to Gun Runners in Ada. And don't miss our indoor climate-controlled gun range. Large selection of reloading supplies and gun parts in stock. Made in Oklahoma holsters by Don Hume, as well as holsters by Blackhawk and Uncle Mike's. We have a large variety of ammo calibers, including .22. Sign up now for our concealed carry classes, and don't miss our selection of Wise Company emergency foods. Gun Runners in Ada, a real gun shop.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone made Mom's life easier? Someone on call when the kids got sick. Someone with the perfect dinner idea. A team of fellow dog walkers, potty trainers, and tantrum tamers. Someone who listens, who understands, who lends a hand. Wouldn't it be nice if moms didn't have to do it all on their own? At Moms Every Day, we're making Mom's life easier.
News 12 AM with Rita Kotey, Jesse Schroeder, and from the Weather Authority, here's Tom Miller.
We are looking at our Sherman Tower Cam. This brought to you by Glen Polk Autoplex and Supercenter in Gainesville. I know it's hard to see, but this would actually be Texoma Parkway. Of course, we're almost 200 feet above the ground, but nonetheless, fog has moved into parts of Texoma, reducing visibilities. down to 1/4 mile. And it is a weather-aware day because of the fog, and this dense fog advisory will continue until about 9 o'clock this morning. It'll slowly eat away the clouds, leaving us mostly sunny skies this afternoon, actually turning out to be a fairly nice day once we get by the fog. 58 degrees currently in Sherman and Denison and Ardmore, 59 in Durant, 55 degrees in Ada. In Paris, you're at 61 degrees, 59 in Antlers. Atoka at 59. We have 57 in Tishomingo and Medill, 54 degrees in Marietta. Look at that, a cool 49 in Nakona. And just depends on where that fog is or where it's not. Out at Lake Texoma, the elevation 615.66 feet and the water temperature at 72 degrees. And the lake is on its way up with that help of the rainfall from 1 to 3 inches of rainfall we saw Friday and Saturday. And you can see just barely some of the cloud cover, the fog, if you will, but that'll give way to, well, high pressure and mostly sunny skies for the next few days. There is a developing storm system off the Pacific Northwest coast that will eventually throw another cold front our way as we head into late Wednesday and Thursday, and that'll be our next opportunity of rain and thunderstorms. And again, the cloud cover, a little stubborn this morning, or fog, if you will, giving way as we head into late morning, into mostly sunny skies this afternoon. It really is going to be nice over the next few days, so if you have the opportunity to get out and enjoy it, just again, be extra careful this morning with the fog. Allow a little extra space between you and the car ahead of you. Use those low headlight beams, and don't forget to turn off your headlights when you get to work. Excuse me, today, 75. We're looking at a low tonight of 55 degrees with very light southeasterly winds. Now, tomorrow, the winds are going to increase south to southeast at 15 to 25, a high temperature around 76. Wednesday, we're looking at 77 degrees. Thursday and Friday, an opportunity of scattered showers and thunderstorms, 72 for a high Thursday, a low of around 60. But look how cool we get Friday, 67 for a high with the rain ending in the morning. And Saturday, mostly sunny, a high of only 65. Look at the low, 46 degrees. Not a frost by any means, but we're getting closer and closer. Sunday, we're looking at sunny skies, a high temperature of 63. And that overnight low Sunday morning could easily be in the lower 40s, possibly the upper 30s.
Thanks, Tom. It's a day some people have been waiting on for months, the return of Bluebell ice cream.
Well, today, Bluebell will be returning to Texoma, and Marissa Basinski is live with more on where to find it. Good morning, Marissa.
Rita and Jesse, Bluebell is officially back now. If you take a look behind me, they are stocking the shelves, and there have already been some pretty happy customers who left with their favorite treats. I'm joined now with Marcia, an assistant manager at Walmart. Why don't you tell me about the kinds of crowds we've seen this morning?
I've had customers here since 4:30 this morning waiting on Bluebell to be back. We've helped those customers, and they're now excited and at home eating their ice cream.
And you said that this isn't the first day that we've seen the excitement for Bluebell. Why don't you tell me about what's been leading up to this?
Right. We've had customers calling us daily asking us when Bluebell was going to come back and, if we got it, what flavors were coming back and all of that. So we've had a lot of customers, already excited about it. So we expect to have a very huge crowd today and get sold out.
Okay, and so I know that we had a couple of safety concerns. That's why they shut their plants earlier in April. So what would you say to people to let them know that this is a safe product to take home and share with their family?
Well, with Walmart, we are committed to providing our customers with safe, quality foods. Appropriate safety measures have been taken by Blueberry, and regulatory source officials have approved the facility for production after testing and review.
Okay, sounds good. Well, Rita and Jesse, we are expected to sell out here today, so I will make sure to get some to bring it back to you. Live in Sherman, Marissa Basinski, News 12.
Well, she is after my own heart. Thank you, Marissa. Well, one Texoma marina hit hard by spring floods has now opened a new restaurant. Moe's at Highport Marina had its grand opening on Friday. The former restaurant at the marina, the Island Bar and Grill, received heavy damage from the floods and is closed for the remainder of the year. Officials say they renovated the old leasing office inside the administrative building for the new food and beverage service.
We're doing that as a way to keep entertainment and something functioning for our members through the time of our rebuild. That obviously we're disappointed our island can't be done a little sooner than we'd like to, but we're in plans and we're hopefully going to be wrapping those up soon.
No official date for the Island Bar and Grill's reopening has been set. Now here's a look at what's coming up on CBS this morning.
Coming up, terror, technical problems, or something else. We report from Egypt on the Russian plane crash investigation. Plus, what's behind an E. coli outbreak that forced a major restaurant chain to close dozens of locations. More real news coming up on CBS This Morning, next.
KXII News when you want it. In the KXII app, you can browse through stories to get the content you care about. Categorized by location, local or national headlines, video, or if you want, you can look for anything that is News 12 AM, you can. Save stories to read later, share them with friends or family, and even control the notifications from inside the app. The KXII app is available in Google Play and the App Store. Don't wait to get your news. Get it when you want it.
Moms today are busier than ever. When they have questions, they need answers now, at home, school, or on the go. That's why thousands of busy moms turn to momseveryday.com each day for advice. If your business has experts who can help make mom's life easier, we want to hear from you. Join the Moms Everyday community of more than 1,000 experts across the country and help elevate your business as a local solution for local parents. Real help, local info. Moms Everyday makes mom's life easier. To become a partner, email us at joinus@momseveryday.com.
Texoma High School seniors have the chance to receive a $1,000 scholarship. Every Friday during this school year, KXII will feature one student athlete on News 12 AM and News 12 at noon. Then in May, at the end of the school year, KXII will choose one male and female high school senior to receive a scholarship for $1,000. You can only be nominated by your teacher, coach, or school administrator, and make sure these nominations are sent to KXII-TV. A+ Athlete, brought to you by Texoma Chevy Dealers.
At Gold Star Carpet One Floor and Home, we make choosing and installing new floors easy and hassle-free. Hard surfaces are the perfect flooring solution for a busy lifestyle. Classic hardwood and durable vinyl plank flooring can withstand the wear and tear of the whole family. Cleanup will be a cinch with water-resistant flooring. Beautiful ceramic tile will freshen up any room. Installation is fast, and if you don't love it, we'll replace it with our beautiful guarantee. Lifetime installation warranty.
Only at Gold Star Carpet One in Denison.
From the latest in medical technologies to current health and wellness tips, KXII and TMC have partnered for the last 20 years to help you make better decisions for the well-being of you and your family. TMC Medical Minutes, every Monday through Thursday during News 12 at 5 on CBS 12.
Everywhere you are, in the blink of an eye, it will happen. When it happens, give us a tip. Tell us your story.
Well, Tom, as folks wake up this morning, they're going to find themselves with some fog.
Yeah, some of it very dense. Dense fog advisory until 9 o'clock. Look at that Ardmore Tower cam. We're seeing visibilities down to 1/4 of a mile in certain areas of Texoma. So you need to be aware. Allow a little extra space between you and the car ahead of you. Of course, use your low headlight beams. And once you get to work or school, don't forget to turn off your headlights. Well, let's take a look at our forecast as we are looking at this to burn off, leaving us mostly sunny and a very pleasant afternoon, 75 with those winds out of the south at only at 5 to 10. It's going to be very windy tomorrow and warm, actually. 76 to 77 both Tuesday and Wednesday. That's well above normal, but again, very windy tomorrow. And then Thursday and Friday, the next upper level system moves in, bringing us the opportunity of showers and thunderstorms Thursday, Friday showers. But look at the temperatures take a tumble. Ooh, Rita, it's going to get chilly on us. Saturday and Sunday, we're looking at no rain at the moment, but mostly sunny skies with highs in the lower to mid 60s. But it's those overnight lows, anywhere from 43 to 46 degrees. We'll watch that temperature very carefully Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised maybe Sunday morning for a few folks to drop down into the upper 30s.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little more fall-like, almost too fall-like, as we just want to see the season. But again, watch out for the fog. And yeah, I was going to be at the stores at 4:30 this morning, but you two wouldn't let me go there to get my ice cream.
No, we sent Marissa.
Yeah.
She'll be bringing it back, hopefully.
I hope so.
She'll probably eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I like to see there is that we're not going to have rain over the weekend.
Yeah, for a change. I mean, we're due. It seems like the past few weekends we've had to fight showers, thunderstorms, drizzle. We're due for a nice weekend, so hopefully keep your fingers crossed this upcoming weekend. We can enjoy it. A little cool, but at least it'll be sunny.
It is that time of year, I guess. All right. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. You can always go to KXII.com for the latest news, sports, and weather. We hope you have a marvelous Monday.